how strong you have to be to make a black woman smile? Do you have any idea what an accomplishment that is? She has borne the weight of this country on her back for 400 years. She has suffered the agony of unassisted, husbandless child rearing since the 1600s. Have you any idea how much strength it takes just to put a smile on her face? You need the strength of Samson, the nerve of Joshua, and the courage of a David facing Goliath. She has cultivated in her womb the marvel of the universe, only to have her hopes and dreams aborted and her aspirations show up dead on arrival. She has given birth to kings and queens, delivering on her majestic promise, only to have her children kidnapped and sold to a criminal with no respect for divine royalty. If you can make a black woman smile, you are a miracle worker. Imagining breastfeeding your child in Virginia, having them snatched from your arms in North Carolina, then branded, hijacked to Louisiana, and publicly fondled on a New Orleans auction block. If the memory of that pain was locked, bound deep down in your DNA, would you be smiling? If you breastfed someone else's child, only to watch her or he grow old enough to call you a darky, pickaninny, nappy-headed jigaboo, you wouldn't be smiling either. If you can make a black woman smile, you have done something. If you can make her smile, you are stronger than Atlas, because God knows she's had to be a Hercules. She's been raped and ravaged, scorned and nearly annihilated. She's been pimped and pummeled and stoned, deliberately depreciated. She has cooked and cleaned and sewn and never been compensated. She's been forced to watch the offspring of her loins mangled and maligned across the centuries. Her character has been continuously smeared, assassinated, over and over and over again. You ever thought about how strong you have to be just to be a black woman? She's had to make brick without straw after being stripped of all her customs, traditions, and culture. No other woman in the annals of history in this civilized world has gone through what she has gone through it. No other beings on this planet have endured what she has endured. She's been chastised, criticized, demonized, and terrorized. She's had to stand when her man was bullwhipped for trying to stand. She's had to stand when her man was castrated for trying to stand. She's had to stand when her man was hung by his neck for trying to stand. She's had to carry her man, because every time he tried to carry himself, he was lynched, assassinated, or murdered for trying to do so. Or just ask Betty Shabazz about El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, also known as Malcolm. Ask Coretta Scott King about Martin. Ask Emmett Till's mother. If you can make black woman smile, you have achieved something. Since we came here in chains, the entire world's been messing with her brain, disrespecting her, calling her out of her name, and she's tired. Just plain Fannie Lou Hammer, Rosa Parks tired. Tired of being called the B word, the H word, the N word, and every other word, any other word. Thank you.